Bessie Ellen is celebrating her 120th year in style, with a sailing adventure around the UK and participation in the maritime festivals at Brest and Douarnenez in France. The anniversary voyage of this historic wooden ketch is split into 13 legs, hosting up to 12 guests at a time, along with owner and skipper Nikki Alford, salty sea dog Bracken, and a handful of crew. Climbing aboard for the season are myself, Kim, and husband Del, both novices when it comes to sailing and all things boat related, but handy with a camera and tasked with documenting a year in the life of this remarkable ship and all those involved with her. Join us 19 hours into our passage up the Irish Sea, on our way from Wales to Scotland on leg 2 of the Round Britain tour. It's the change of watch, and conditions are at last right for us to switch off the engine and enjoy the sound and motion of Bessie Ellen under sail alone.
So you move with it until you're on north.
Right.
Yeah? And then let the wind go round and ease the sails.
Yeah.
It is going to the southwest. Whoopee.
Yeah.
I'm going to bypass the Isle of Man.
Right, okay.
The latest weather, if I go to the Isle of Man, we'll get there tomorrow, visit on Monday, stuck on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we'll have 2 days where we don't sail. I want to use a nice southwesterly to go sailing.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Rather than island hopping. Okay? No, I'm just explaining my thought process so you have an idea of why.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just bear away. You hear that flunk, 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 flunk?
Yeah.
That's a sail flapping.
Right.
What are you going to do about it?
So we're going what?
That way.
This way, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a complete novice. A flappy sail is an unhappy sail, so get the wines on. Go on. Or I'll pick you up and shake you like washing. See how you like it.
Probably not.
Yeah, you really need to be focusing. When you're on the helm, you're really in tune with wind angle, sails. You're looking at sails, compass, everything, okay?
Right.
Right, now take a turn off because she's already going, look. So you now to stop the turn, you take a couple of turns off and find where she's happy.
Okay.
And when Owen comes up, you can have the flying jib.
Good. How was the watch?
Not bad.
Good. Which was it? It's bloody sunny, isn't it?
If that flag is at the same angle as the gap, you're on board. So you
That's
could
where
nip
the
up
gap
a
is
little
set.
bit. You could come up a little bit, but not much.
Come up.
Come up to the wind.
So bear away.
Bearing away from the wind, coming up onto the wind.
Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1
Bessie Ellen has berths for up to 6 crew members, and over the 20 plus years that Nikki has owned and skippered the vessel, she's taken on many a novice deckhand to learn the ropes alongside more experienced sailors. This season, the greenest member of the crew is Tommy, whose enthusiasm and joie de vivre more than makes up for his lack of experience.
I'm Tommy. I'm a deckhand or / volunteer. Just getting a bit of experience on a boat, because why not? But yeah, so far so good, man. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been fun, hard work, not necessarily non-stop, but like, you know, long days. It's all very new to me, to be honest with you. So I'm learning a lot, and it was at points a little bit overwhelming, because there's so much information getting chucked at you in such a short period of time. I'm looking forward to seeing Scotland, that is for sure. Looking forward to the Hebrides. Wales so far has been pretty amazing. Well, I say so far, we're out of Wales now, I think, in Ireland. The actual sailing is wicked. The boat is flipping beautiful. And we're doing watches at the moment, which is actually I find quite cool. So we did an 8 till 2, and then an 8 till 2, and then 6 hours on, 6 hours off. Got to see the stars last night, pretty cool. Yeah, and getting on with the crew as well. I've enjoyed all of the crew's company, and it's good camaraderie, if that's the right word, and it's wicked so far.
I receive. Wind northerly, force 3 or 4. Backing westerly imminent. Later increasing southwest, force 5 to 7.
Chief Dolphin Sniffer is on high alert as we continue north on a bright but chilly morning, with 6 of us on the 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. watch, and the other 6 sleeping. We spend our time taking turns at the helm and on lookout, completing hourly checks, washing up the breakfast dishes and preparing lunch, and getting to know one another better while drinking copious amounts of tea and coffee.
Oh no, don't worry.
No, to say it's told somebody to do that.
The real Sapphire, this is. Hi, Coast Guard. Good afternoon. Channel 7-3 over. good, occasionally moderate, or later.
Cheers, thank you.
Outlook for the following 24 hours. South 546.
Coming up.
Occasionally left and first.
Alright.
Move that chopping board there.
Right.
Quickly. Lunch is jack potato, beans and cheese, with tuna mayo. This is Kim's coleslaw with no onions, so let Kim have first pass on that. This is the main coleslaw. We have a green salad, a honey and balsamic vinaigrette, and a walnut and honey goat's cheese.
We come together again for lunch on deck, shortly before the change of watch. Then it's our turn to crawl into our cosy bunks in the former cargo hold turned saloon below decks. Before we know it, 6 hours have gone by, and it's time to eat again and start our evening watch from 8 p.m. till 2 a.m.
Really good. I thought it was going to be a little bit ill anyway, so I'm kind of half expecting it.
Yeah, he's humpbacked. Probably wee. He finds it so undignified weeing on the deck.
Where else does he eat?
Patch your grass down for him.
He won't. I've tried.
You should get him a little porta potty.
Potty trainers.
Stick a nappy
Good
on.
night.
On that note,
Sorry, look,
Tommy, you ruined it.
I'll leave you to that scintillating conversation.
Obviously,
Enjoy
short
it.
conversation.
No, you'll be fine. Look, there's an island.
Obviously.
What? Just get like 6 gear.
6th gear.
6 gear. Is there gears on this? Good night, Nikki.
Well, I have autism, and sometimes my brain just won't work in a way that it won't do. It's nearly midnight on Sunday, the 28th of April, and we're screaming up the Irish Sea, coming past the Isle of Man. You can see us here. We're about 15 miles from the North Channel, and our current speed, that's about 2.5 hours away. And once we're in there, we can alter course to port a little bit or keep going straight if it stays southwesterly. However, we have got a small gale forecast for the Irish Sea, so we've been
Just waiting to get internet signal, which we finally got. Yeah, so we had this southwesterly. We're kind of in here. We've got this green bit. This is us. This will be over 100 hours. So just before the change of watch, you can see that it goes a little bit more southwesterly, which I can already see on our plotter beside us. And we are about here, going up here. So 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it's still okay. 7 o'clock, it's still okay. 7 o'clock. Then we can see the gale in yellow coming in. Southerly gale coming up the Irish Sea. And boom, by 1 o'clock it's going to be exactly where we are now, and this is what we were concerned about. But I had considered stopping in the Isle of Man, but the weather was so bad that I thought if we stopped there we'd lose 2 days of sailing, and after this gale's gone there's no wind at all. So it's like boom or bust really. But at the moment it's already comfortable. We've got a mainsail up, inner and outer jib and a staysail. And because the wind's behind us, even if it is blowing a gale, it's actually quite kind on the boat and the men. This is also then quite strong. So 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I'm hoping we can be up, right up here somewhere, alongside the Isle of Arran, maybe even in Loch Ranza, and the wind dies down, so it's really only in the entrance to the Clyde in the North Channel. So we're kind of running on a bit. I'm going to make a decision at the change of watch at 0200 hours and decide whether we take the mainsail down with everybody or whether we wait till 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, but I might get a bit of kip. Oh, never mind. It's all going good. Bit tired, a bit cold, waiting for spring. But it's alright. Everybody's in good form. And the dog hasn't had a pee yet in 36 hours.
Once darkness falls, we don't go forward of the chart house unless there's a job needing doing, in which case we switch on the deck lights and work together to stay safe.
Security, all stations. This is Carlingford and Rosslare Coast Guard radios. For a new gale warning and small craft warning, please listen Carlingford channel 04, Rosslare channel 05.
It's a new weather warning on channel 3 or channel 4.
Might just be out of range.
Carlingford, Dublin, Wicklow Head, Rosslare and Minehead Coast Guard radios with a gale warning and small craft warning. The following gale warning has been issued by Met Éireann at 23:45 hours, Sunday 28th of April. The text reads, southerly winds will occasionally reach gale force 8 and gusty on Monday morning and afternoon on Irish coastal waters from Carlingford Lock to Wicklow Head to Hook Head and on the Irish Sea. I repeat the text of the gale warning. Southerly winds will occasionally reach gale force 8 and gusty on Monday morning and afternoon on Irish coastal waters from Carlingford Lock to Wicklow Head to Hook Head and on the Irish Sea.
There's plenty of other boats transiting the Irish Sea, and we keep track of them on the horizon and via the radar and AIS, or Automatic Identification System, to ensure we keep a safe distance. We notice our CPA, or closest point of approach, with another boat on the same course as us, is getting a bit too close for comfort. so Owen contacts them via radio.
Aurora, this is Bessie Ellen, Bessie Ellen, Bessie Ellen, come in, over.
Bessie Ellen, Aurora.
Good evening, sir, 06, over.
06.
Aurora, this is Bessie Ellen, over.
Yes, it's what vessel Aurora, go ahead.
Hi, good evening, sir. Just to let you know, we're a sailing vessel. We're currently sailing downwind. And we don't have much scope to alter. Just noticed that our CPA is starting to get a little bit close, and I was just wondering and letting you know whether or not you could keep a wide berth, over.
Okay, understood. I see you will proceed with this course. And in this case, I will alter my course more to port side.
Copied. Our rough course is between 00 and 010 magnetic, over.
Okay, copy. In this case, I will alter my course more to port side to have a CPA minimum 1 mile.
Perfect, thank you very much. Bessie Ellen going back 16.
Okay, back to 16.
What we got up now? I realise I haven't got used to it yet.
Hasn't changed.
Oh.
Main and outer inner and staysail. Morning, Nikki. That's just about 42.
At 2 a.m. and 37 hours into our passage, the watch cycle continues, with wet weather gear coming off for half of us and getting layered on for the rest. It's a wet night watch, with the gale bringing rain and increased wind continuing into the morning. Through the rain, the sight of Ailsa Craig brightens our spirits, an impressive hulk rising out of the Firth of Clyde. Around 70% of the world's curling stones start life here, quarried from the island's exceptionally hard microgranite. After 48 hours at sea, the Isle of Arran appears out of the grey, and we make our way towards what we hope will be a sheltered anchorage in the bay between Lamlash and Holy Island.
I'm going to see if that yellow dot there, I put that on earlier, that's my proposed anchorage. But I will see, maybe it's better to go over to this side and be at one with the Buddhist community. I'm sure they won't mind Bracken, where it says no alcohol or smoking on the island. Quite tough for my crew. On my map this is only green coloured. Coming red by 1 o'clock. What time is it? 12:48. It's coming to its strongest now, and then it's going to ease away. We keep an eye on the barometer when that sort of starts bottoming out or going steady. Are you happy to do the staysail halliard when we come to dropping that? Yeah. And if you could control drop it rather than just let it go, and then we're going to shoot it in and then pull it in onto the side, or maybe even jibe it like Owen suggested. See what the wind's like. See what the anchorage is like, to be honest. I see no fish. Are you waiting for a ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? It's not in there, is it? Later, we'll go for a stomp. Go swim training. Swimming. Welcome to Scotland. It's lovely, they tell us, if you can see it.
It makes the good days so much better.
Oh yeah, I think tomorrow's better. Even tonight, by 7 o'clock, it's going to be sunshine. Short-lived.
Shards of rain start attacking as Del steers us through the narrow channel between the islands. What a welcome Scotland is laying on for us, eh? We drop anchor off Lamlash and take full advantage of a toasty engine room to dry our sodden gear before flaking out in the cosy saloon, more than ready for a solid night's sleep.
Yeah, you.
Right, there's the washing line. And I'll get the heating on. Right, you can now decorate.
Okay.
But yeah, you got all this rope here over the engine.
Yep.
The socks is good.
Okay.
Cheap grease.
Yeah.
Cheap grease.
They just spread a bit in that crack up there.
Well, we could. I have got a friend who filled his boat up with tallow. It was on the beach in Falmouth, and he didn't have any, he couldn't afford any putty, but he had tallow. So he put tallow in all the seams. And come the next day, the fucking birds had eaten all the tallow.
I thought you were going to say his dog had ate it all or something.
The birds had pecked it all out.
Nightmare.
Yes, just like it couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
You couldn't make that up.
No, you couldn't make that. It's really funny.
Time will anchors away, is he?
Ah, yeah, dog will go for a run ashore.
It was meant to do the course I'm doing now, which is
Then
2
turn it
years.
over a bit.
They were meant to do it that year, but they didn't because COVID and shit. So they postponed it for a year. So
Cameras, lights, and action.
Oh, look at this.
Work
guys.
it, vogue it. Give me something.
Smells fishy.
Not that.
With our passage over, it's time to explore Scotland. Subscribe to the Going the Whole Hog channel and turn on video notifications to stay updated with our journey. And please like and comment on this film to help us share Bessie Ellen's story with other like-minded people. If you find the sound of sailing relaxing, check out our 1-hour ambient audio video, recorded from a bunk in the forecastle as we sailed up the Irish Sea, complete with creaking wood and sloshing waves against the hull. In other Bessie Ellen news, she has some brand new merchandise, including a gorgeous calendar for 2025, filled with images captured by us, along with 100% organic cotton t-shirts, totes, sweaters, polo shirts, and more. Visit the shop at bessieellen.com to buy your goodies, with worldwide shipping available. All profits directly support ongoing maintenance to help keep Bessie Ellen sailing. You can further support her and our own filmmaking by joining our Patreon communities, where you'll get early, ad-free access to films, along with exclusive updates, content, and discounts on voyages. See you next time back in Scotland. Cheerio!